What's up, gamers? Let's talk about Corepunk. So, I've done a handful of videos on Corepunk already at this point, dating all the way back to pre-early access playtests. Early access Corepunk launched on November 26, 2024, and what I'd like to highlight and talk about in this video are the big changes and improvements they made to the game since early access started. When early access started, the game was fun, but it just felt incomplete. I grinded quite a bit early, as did a bunch of my friends, but eventually effectively ran out of things to do and took a break. Corepunk has been kind enough to sponsor me for the last couple of months so I could take some time to stream and make videos about the game, like this one. I'm genuinely impressed by how much better the game feels and how much deeper it is now. So if you happen to watch a review of Corepunk back when early access first started, or you even played yourself at the time, you may have an outdated opinion of the game. I'm going to show some actual footage of a handful of the new features already available in Corepunk, but keep in mind they still have a lot more to come and are actively putting in weekly updates to the game in preparation for launch towards the end of this year. I couldn't possibly cover all of the changes of the game, so I'm not going to try. Instead, I'll focus on the big things. The new Defender class. So Corepunk announced very early on an ambitious 18 classes system, which immediately got players very excited. When early access launched, however, there was only 6 classes available, leaving a lot of gamers pretty disappointed. Corepunk's class system consists of 6 hero types, which each have 3 mastery types. So for example, you could play a bomber hero, and your mastery or class would be a blast medic or an infiltrator. The paladin hero, for example, has been eagerly awaited by a ton of vocal players out there, whereas others are awaiting the mastery of the sniper or the pyromancer, for example. Corepunk has rolled out their newest class, the Defender, which is a sword and board style melee tank. You have a big shield wall R ability to reflect damage and protect your allies, a stun from throwing your shield on your W, and a leap taunt on your E. More classes are to come, but it's good to see that they've at least rolled out one new one. The new Prison Island. The Prison Island is a new PVPVE extraction-style mode available in Corepunk. The Prison Island first launched back in April and has already seen considerable changes and improvements. The Prison Island is a full loot, meaning if you die, you lose everything, including the gear you're using. There are various modes available already, so if you'd rather test yourself against the powerful mobs in a hardcore PvE situation, you can. Or you can queue in against other players and battle it out amongst them for big risks and even bigger rewards. Very rare loot, like the new Tier 3 weapons, are available in the Prison Island for those strong enough to survive and extract. You have a limited inventory to bring in consumables with you, and you can, in theory, get as much as you want out in 45 minutes after you extract. It was insane. What's your goal here? Are you doing PvE? I've never done this content before, so no real goal, just trying it. This is part of the Prison Island, the full loot Prison Island. So even if you die to mobs here, you die fully. You lose all your stuff. Yeah, these mobs are a lot easier to deal with this character. What, how do you get up there? I mean, these goblins are obviously easy for me to deal with. That guy's a little scarier, though. Three ancient coins. There's a chest here that I want to get. Dude, this chest is like ancient coins. It does seem like ancient coins are the big thing that you get out of here. Those guys are actually pretty easy. Well, they're not easy. Ouch. I'm dead. Damn. Too tough. The new arena. Corepunk also launched a new PvP arena mode. The PvP arena features various modes as well and allows you to duke it out with other players and earn big rewards for being victorious. There are multiple unique maps to give you fun locations to battle out on as well. There are already different modes such as a 2v2, a 3v3, and a 4v4. And there's a 6v6 battleground out as well, which has a little bit different rule set, and I haven't got to play that one yet. These arenas will help provide valuable intel to the Corepunk devs regarding what abilities shine and which ones seem ineffective when used in PvP, so that we can expect more refinement to this area of the game by the time we get a full launch. So I have some survivability. As long as it's just healing me, I'm chilling. Lucas is in a bit of trouble here. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble. No. It's really just the CC that kind of screws me, isn't it? That was the closest matchup. The juice. That Clawsy looks OP. Damn. Wait a minute. I got you, Lucas. Don't worry. I don't think you were worried.
Nice and toasty.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, there's a bow up there. I thought the bow was already dead. Oh, shit. Oh, not like this. Got you, bro. Oh, I'm dead. I thought the bow was already dead. Like this was fire that hurt or something. Nice. Man, 37 ancient coins though. The rewards in here are crazy. Massive quality of life improvements. For the average player, this is actually what you're going to see the biggest difference when it comes to Corepunk. At early access launch, Corepunk heavily featured a hardcore or classic MMORPG gameplay that was frankly off-putting to a lot of players. Old gamers might be nostalgic for a time when they had to listen to NPCs' dialogue and use their head to complete a quest, but at this point, most gamers expect more, and if a game doesn't provide it, they'll simply use a third-party website to do the quest anyways. So Corepunk accepted this, and they made improvements. Quest indicators were added, which not only point you in the direction they suggest you go for the quest, but they also give you an area they recommend you search to complete the quest. This alone will change a new player's experience drastically. In addition to this, a cross-server marketplace was added that allows players to buy and sell almost anything they need in-game. At early access launch, players were forced to either work within a group so they could trade resources among themselves, or be like me and level up a new character with each and every gathering profession, just so you could get all the resources that you actually needed. Speaking of gathering, the days of gathering for an hour just to get one rare resource are long over. You now yield a lot more each time you gather, and you have a much better chance of getting higher tier resources when you do gather. Another similar dopamine improvement is that every single chest you open seems to have better loot. Whether it's mob camps or just a rare chest that you find along the way, they all seem to have better loot, which actually makes the general gameplay more fun. I personally think the improvements that Corepunk has done already are mind-blowing, and I can't wait to see what they continue to do in preparation for the full launch. I'll continue playing, and I hope you check it out as well.